it was like, oh yeah, by the way, UFO wreckage is not from this Earth.
What?
Like on the New York Times kind of thing. I was like, what? I was like, no, come on, man. So buckle up, folks. 2020 is off the chain.
Is
What's
that
next? What's left? All right, we got our UFO stuff.
Alien?
Yeah. What else we got? What's next? I can't think of anything else.
Wait. That was a joke, right? Were
No.
you just drowsy?
No.
Wait, what?
Hold up.
I feel that.
I was
New
like,
York Post?
no, not Post. No. I think it was Times or something like that. Some like
Because I need to read about that. I don't care about the consulate, but if the aliens are here, I think I should know.
I know, bro. It's not cool. No. But yeah, man. That might be happening right now. So I don't know. We'll find out. Anyway, so
No.
continue with the burning of the document story.
All right. So wait. We have only so long to do D&D.
Oh yeah, that is true. That is true. We are here for the
So we
D&D.
should talk about this on another time.
We will talk about the burning
We
of the
got all night to
documents.
find out about.
The burning of the documents.
Yeah.
But do you guys need a recap? Because I know it's been a while.
Yeah. Oh, do you need to fire up your stream?
No,
like,
it
before
should
the recap happens.
we should be good.
For the
We should be live.
All right.
If someone
Were you
has
talking about
access-
UFOs live?
Oh yeah. Dude,
I
yeah, we got
don't think you're live.
Good way to kill
Uh,
your stream, dude.
I'll edit it in post. So no, I was gonna say like if someone has access to the stream, just as a double check, just to see if the audio levels sound kind of cool, let me know. Yeah, it's cool. But I was thinking that since my last time we were on here, I didn't get to do an intro to everybody. I'm thinking that maybe just give everyone to say what characters they are and what you do, and then we'll get into the stream, small recap, and then we'll just start whooping that ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're not streaming, dude. I don't see you online.
Okay, given
Oh, he's
where we
back on.
are, I don't think we're gonna start whooping any ass very time
Oh
soon.
wait, that is true.
Sorry,
Hold
just
on.
given.
Let me see it.
Yeah, we are on. Yeah, okay, we're streaming. We're good.
Yeah, we were up and then we were
I don't
down, but
hear
now
us.
we're back.
Yeah, I
hear
know.
us,
It's
but-
my fault.
Wait. Oh wait, no, it's just a recording. Never mind.
It's recording.
Hold on.
It should be us.
Oh wait, sorry. It says live now. Okay.
Yeah. So like, what happened was I had to reboot
Okay.
the thing. And then, yeah.
All right, cool.
Let us begin.
Okay.
So, hey folks. That was a whole weird intro talking about UFOs and stuff first, but just want to say what's up. We're playing D&D tonight. We're playing the Warriors of Shane. Is that it? Something like
Sehanine.
Shane. You know, Shane Mang. So
Okay.
Wow.
yeah, this is we're
Speed
playing.
to spec 346.
Yo,
AYOOO.
uh-oh. I gotta turn off the voice to text because it's gonna destroy the stream. Hold on, sorry folks.
Oh my god.
So
yeah,
so
that-
we're playing D&D 5th edition, and I'm playing here with my bros from long time ago's. We'll just give a quick explanation of what our characters are, and then we'll just get into it with a small recap, and let's get going. So, all right. So my character is a evil. I'm I guess 4th level warlock, and he's a total dirtbag. So.
Absolute
Good description.
He
Yes.
is
pile of trash.
Human or tiefling trash garbage heap, basically. All right, who's up next? Who wants to go next?
Just run down the list
We'll
from
just
left
go
to
down
right.
the list.
or-
Yeah, so Dave, you're next. You're up next.
All right, yeah. So, I remain Air Pretzels. It's a family name. I'm a tabaxi, which is catfolk, and I'm a rogue of the inquisitive subtype, which seemed to align with my choice of tabaxi. And I like the crossbows. I like them.
Yes.
Yes, I do.
Yes.
Yes, more.
Yes. And Mr. Pickles, you're a good friend. Yes, indeed. He wouldn't be Montanilla. Oh, yeah. Cool. That's a whole nother backstory. All right. Oh, welcome to folks in the chat. Good to see you, by the way. All right, so Tim, you're up next.
Yeah, I am Naga. I'm a Dragonborn Druid. It's the worst druid in the world, but hey, stuff. So that's fine.
Semantics.
Semantics.
Yes, we'll get past
The
that.
world's worst druid. Yes.
Cool. Team Tim. It's in the hashtag Team Tim. All right, right on. I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, that's one of my Thunder
Where's my
guys.
air horn? Here we go. Get some oh yeah, you can't hear the air horn, but they can. Never mind. Okay, so Mark, you're up next. You're on deck. What's up?
Yes. Well, I got practice before I can come to play. What are you doing up? As my son just came in to visit. Yes, my name is Animus. I'm a female half-orc vengeance paladin, which means that I fight for the lowly and don't have many scruples on the way of getting back at the people who need vengeance against.
And easy on the
I came as an outlander. Grew up in a clan that had been destroyed. So now that kind of set me on my pathway.
Nice. Hell yeah. Good job. And up next we have Ben playing. Oh, go ahead. Ben, you're up. You're on deck.
All right, my guy is a half-elf bard ranger. His name's Hoy.
Not evident from the picture.
He doesn't usually like to have. Yeah, he doesn't like to have a lot of hit points.
Yes, that is true. And good. And last up, all right, we got our DM.
Yo,
What?
I am the DM. I am the D of M.
You suck.
Also, wow.
Hey man, I'm not with this guy.
Added
I'm not with
200
him.
hit points to that monster for
What?
today.
What? Whoa. I'm sorry.
Let's wrap
I'm
this session
sorry.
up
That's
real
not
quick.
me. It's not me. It's that human behind me that's saying these
Oh
things.
god. Oh, God. Anyway,
Yeah.
I've taken some pieces together and I've glued them together, and I'm starting to add a little bit of myself into it. So we're just doing it. We're just out here, telling stories and
Be
stuff.
out here. Cool. Good. Actually, you know what? I did see one thing. So basically, we are going to be playing this game. I'm going to do some more things out of the behind the scenes. Last week was insanely busy, so I didn't get a chance to finish all the character models, which I've been saying for like the last 2 months. But the things coming together, and if you have suggestions for naming the stream in the chat, let me know. What did we had? We had geriatric murder hobos or something like that, or I forgot what it was like. What was it? It was like
Wait a second.
No. It was like damn it, I forgot the name. Yeah, but it'll come. Anyway, I'm gonna work on the stream a little bit behind the scenes, but I'll try to keep the switching to a minimum while we get everything together. And yeah, hey, look,
Cool.
the stream might be called Murder Hobo. So, all right, yeah, let's get started. So you set up your recap and let's get into it. All right, so thank you guys for watching. Cool. And if there's anything wrong, let me know.
Let's see. So from last we left off, you guys had after journeying into the forest of many teeth and spending 4 days under its canopy, you guys awoke on this day with a little bit of hope of some respite. Upon getting to the, I guess getting to the riverbank of what seems to be running through. Oh,
that's my fault.
Okay.
Turning on your mouth.
At least 17th. Yes, exactly, Steve. So after arriving at this river, you guys began to investigate around, and I believe it was Hoy that noticed a bush that didn't seem to look like a bush. And after alerting the rest of the
Next time
party,
we're just gonna let it go, right?
next time, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Pinky swear, right? I'm saying next time there's a funny bush, we just keep
about
walking.
it. After
There's
telling
just
the
all
party about
kinds
it,
of things that I think we would do differently. Anyway, go ahead.
Right?
Naga decided to accost the bush by throwing a stone and critting. hitting whatever the bush actually may have been with a hefty, what seemed to be a hefty pebble. Whatever the creature was,
That's what I call my bowel movements. The hefty pedal. Yes.
Give chase. However, after falling for a brief bit, you guys notice that the humanoid creature had stepped through a tree and then had vanished from your vision. And through some investigation, you found, after marking the creature with a hunter's mark, Hoy was able to find out that the jump was done between two trees, and that there was a drop of signal and then a pickup of signal almost 5 miles away. So you guys began to try and track down the humanoid creature, and doing this, you guys followed the river. At a certain point in time, however, you guys reached a impasse where the spell was wearing off. The hunter's mark was no longer a source for you guys to follow. Therefore, you sent Naga in to try and sniff out the humanoid creature, only really alerting the fleeing creature and causing them to flee even further. Upon returning back to the river, you guys decided, well, you needed to go ahead and do something. With this incredibly depressed Dragonborn Druid, who was then laying in the river, thinking about ending, it all. After a very kind of pep talk from Animus and a careless retaliation to Evil's normal lack of moral fiber.
Yes.
Evil was flung into the river and was quickly sucked into the current and was quickly following the river down towards God knows where. Upon trying to rescue Evil, you guys ran into what seemed to be a traveling mated pair of owlbears, and upon accosting them and pulling evil out, you guys came out on top of the exchange. However, this interaction and the slaying of the owlbears seems to have gotten the attention of something darker, something a little more lethal, and something way older than what you guys had originally done battle with. Upon crossing the river, you guys turned to find that there was a large creature, 8 feet tall, clad in moss and long-limbed, with a large antler head. A large elk head with antlers extending up into the canopy of the trees, with 2 pinpricks for eyes pointing at your group, standing right at the edge where the shade ends with the trees. And that's where we pick up now.
Huh.
All right. I'm having technical difficulties, so you guys talk amongst yourselves.
And we saw the blue orbs,
yeah, now's
right?
a good time not to have your input.
So do I know what this is? Like, since I'm a forest, I'm a kind of a guy.
You definitely know what this. You definitely know what this is. Forest spirits come in various flavors. That's really the only way you can explain it, because honestly, the forest spirit depends on the forest itself, the interactions that people have with that said forest. In a forest as old as this, as well as with the general themes that you guys have run into, as well as the poisoning of the forest, as well as the creatures within it, you've noticed that there's a recurring theme of hunting and chasing and consuming. This has been the feeling since you guys have entered the forest. Honestly, it's felt more like you guys stepped into the maw of some beast that has been slowly trying to chew you as these days have gone on. And only after being out of it do you really realize the full extent of it. Now, in terms of a normal forest, this would be no problem. However, how old this forest is, and especially with the amount of magic that may be possessed within it, seeing as elves have been living here for thousands of years, it is hard to really think. It's hard to think that amount of malice and bloodthirst would not affect the area around it. And a forest spirit is like a frog to a forest. It absorbs whatever is being implemented around around it. So a forest spirit will be as kind-natured and nurturing as the forest that surrounds it. And so, with a forest like this that plans to eat all who enter and houses some of the most violent creatures that you've encountered so far, it comes as no surprise that this spirit that you've now encountered is not only malevolent but also hungry.
Oh, okay. So it's definitely just coming to kill. It's not gonna. I guess that's my. I guess that's my thought. Is this something that? I mean, I know reasoning with it isn't exactly the right word, but
roll an intelligence check for me.
Is it something that we can negotiate with? I guess, or is it just gonna come kill me?
Roll. Negotiations with these kind of spirits usually is indicative of the environment it comes from. Again, the forest spirit is unto the forest as this forest is to the forest spirit. If you have a open and wondrous forest, you will often have a wondrous and slightly mischievous, but probably helpful forest spirit.
Here's another question, and you can tell me what I might need to roll if I can figure this out. If I can divine if this thing is somehow related to what I threw the rock at.
In terms of nature, or in terms of like what you whether it was the thing in the bush.
Yeah, like if I can, if that's what brought this here, or if this thing is just here to come after us for the heck of it.
With the proximity of this monster and this entity and what it has already done to the people around you, having been frozen stiff in fear, you would have definitely noticed this amount of bloodthirst and unconcealed malice. You would have definitely noticed this if it was that close to you.
Okay, so it's just trying to kill us then. Okay.
Before you cast your spell, I go, Beast Woman, please undo your blouse one time before we all die. He'll kill us all. I must see the top of the mountain.
Okay, before we go any further, do you remember what happened last time you pissed me off?
Oh, good point.
Corey, Janice, and Evil, you three are all actually frozen in fear. You can't speak. You can't move. You are glued to the image that is standing under the canopy of the forest on the other side of the river.
Are we all on the east side of the river at this point? We all made it
You guys
across.
are all on the east side of the river. Yes.
But
however,
some guys looked back over their shoulder and freaked the hell out.
There's three members of your party at this moment in time who are frozen in their tracks, looking at the figure across the river.
What are you trying to say?
This thing is considered a beast, or is it considered
from what you know, I'd say give a roll in nature check.
Nature boy.
You know I'm bad at checks.
You're not supposed to be bad at them.
I'm bad at checks.
Oh my god.
Oh, bruh.
Hey, don't look at that thing, by the way.
Oh my god.
Telling you.
Oh, wow.
Come on, this has been worse. That's not too bad.
So, really hard to tell, honestly. From what you remember from your studies, you do know that these creatures are magically created. Therefore, I mean, they may be like. There's a lot of things that are magically created though that could be considered beasts. So I mean, like blink dogs are fey, but they've been created by magic. So I mean, you don't really know.
Hey, I want to try my other sense on this thing.
Hoy, you're paralyzed. You can't move.
Yeah,
Okay.
y'all locked up.
Try.
Yeah.
I said I want to go now.
So what are you going to do, Nago?
How close is it now?
Right now, you guys are at least like 100 feet apart.
Oh, at least 100 feet apart. Okay. And my guys are all frozen. Okay.
Yeah, you got 3
This
people.
isn't like being charmed, is it? We're just terrified.
You are terrified. You cannot move. You are
Ah.
frozen in place at this moment in time.
And even if I shake them or anything, no, they're all like.
I mean, you could try.
Okay, let me try that with at least Coy, I guess.
Like slap them in the face because they're hysterical.
Is that what you're
Is
gonna
that
do?
What we do?
Is that what you plan to do with your action?
Do I have some smelling salts?
I had another.
If not, it's face slapping time, boys.
Like I
Let's
said,
do
I have
this.
another idea, but based on what you're saying here, I'm not going to do what I was thinking of. So no.
Let's just. How about this? How about like they go?
Yeah.
I would say. Oh, I can't say anything. Never mind.
Can't say anything. You're in place as well. The only people who can move
Oh
in
my
this moment
god.
are Pretzels and Naga.
Okay, so yeah, I tell Pretzels like, dude, this thing's just gonna, this thing. Remember, I keep telling how evil this forest is. That is
Yep.
an evil forest. We need to get our friends going right now.
So this
shake,
thing
shake.
that kind of rose up out of the forest, is it? I mean, is it lumbering towards us? Is it? Do we get the feeling that we are the targets of an attack that's closing in on us?
Well, at this moment, all that you know is the figure in question is standing there under the canopy of the trees, staring at you.
Oh,
Okay, so
standing?
it's not closing the distance at this moment.
Oh,
No,
Okay.
well then I will. Okay, then
Why don't you try to make friends
in
here?
that case,
Roll,
yes,
roll
yes.
high, roll high.
Roll
my
high, dude.
wait.
Okay.
What?
You want to
Okay.
practice? You want to do like a little practice
So
roll?
what are you planning to do?
Okay, I'm gonna walk across that bridge.
Wait,
Okay.
what? Whoa, what?
Whoa! Hold up!
Whoa.
You see me mumbling.
Whoa.
And
You and I are the only two that can walk right now. Is that what you want to do?
So if this doesn't work, you need to get them out of here.
Okay.
Oh my
So
God.
you walk across.
Keep
You
working
walk
on
across.
waking them up.
Okay. So
Oh
you
my
walk
God.
across the bridge.
Well, it's been real, everyone. I didn't see the top of the mountain, but it's okay. It's fine. Your
Do you have like
screams.
a pre-written letter you want me to pass on to your best girl? Because I'm out of here, boys. I'm out of here.
Your best girl.
Look, tree, shrub, whatever you're into.
You're unconscious. Shut up.
No, fair enough.
Okay, so
All right.
so I'm gonna take the same kind of tack at this as I did at the spider, and we'll see how far this gets me.
Ooh, it'll be quite awesome.
Wait,
indeed.
so are you going to try and cast?
With my arms out, and
Arms
You know
wide
what?
open.
Okay. not breathing. I'm not gonna cast anything right now. I'm just gonna walk across, arms out.
Do it. Are you
Go
rolling?
wrong.
So arms out. You're going to go ahead and walk across this bridge.
Gently.
Okay.
Gently.
Okay.
You want to leave
So,
your gold over here with me?
Pretzels, what are you going to do?
Hold on.
Grab all of us. Take us to safety.
So, with the three remaining frozen figures that are my friends, like, is it just like they're just slack-jawed, like staring at this thing? Like, is it? I mean, I'm trying to figure out the state of them. Like, could I like stand in the middle of their gaze in front of between them and the creature and like, you know, give them a smack? Or like, what are we talking about? Is that the kind of
what you see next to you? The three members of your party who are now frozen are breathing heavily.
Oh,
They are
that's hot.
they are barely blinking, and their eyes are locked on the figure.
What is going on with this?
okay? So I'm not gonna smack a half orc, but the remaining two, yeah, I can smack one
What?
of those guys. Who needs a smack? I know somebody that needs to be smacked. I know
What are you
somebody.
saying?
I know somebody that got smacked and got us into this.
Well, look. No, wait, look. I have nothing to do with
Can I
this.
smack our way back out? Like just same guy, like other cheek, you know,
Man.
unsmack.
You do.
Right.
No. Look. Unsmack. Reverse smack. Look.
Wow.
I was
Yeah,
drawn
okay,
to
that's
the
what I'm
bosom.
doing. That's what I'm doing. I don't want to burn too much time here. I'm gonna step up to evil, stand between him and the thing he's got his eyes locked on, and you know,
Boobs?
crack
Yes.
one across his face. See if
Okay.
we can,
Roll. I'm
What?
going to say that as he is
Not
frozen in
to
place,
damage
it's not going
him.
to be. It's not going to hit him. I'm going to say go ahead and make a strength check.
Good lord.
Oh my god.
He's going to
really?
overpower and kill me.
I'm sorry, dude. I am so sorry.
It's all good.
If it was do I get advantage? He's frozen.
Oh my.
What?
I mean, he's not going to. What? Yes?
No, I'm just checking how hard you actually hit him.
Okay. Because obviously I'm not trying to hit to do damage.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah, I get
Okay.
you.
Okay.
Don't listen. He's evil.
There you go. It was medium.
Okay.
I would say medium.
At a medium pace?
You wind back and you spread out your paw hand as far as possible. And as you do so, your claws kind of come out just like a little bit. And as you hit Evil in the face, the gash marks go across his face.
Why?
And Evil, as you feel this, you get a blinding flash of pain, and then you
me
snap back.
or him? Me or him? What?
Evil.
He gets the pain. Okay, good.
I go,
like,
And then Evil, you wake up. Hold on just a second.
okay.
Naga, as you walk across this bridge, you feel pretty confident that you can at least maybe talk to this creature. Like, though it is a malevolent spirit, it does at least have the ability to communicate. And as you go across, the sun illuminates your figure going across as it sits on the horizon. As you walk across, upon stepping on the stones on the other side of the log, you are immediately hit with images of incredible violence. Spider's guts exploding out into the distance, being cut, fire being raged, blood covering the entire floor, baying of wolves, and the screaming of elk as they are hunted down and murdered in sport. And then it all stops, and you come back to yourself, and you are now sitting on the log, looking straight at the monster, and the entity, and it staring at you.
Okay.
Good times.
In any of that montage was there when I threw that rock and hit whatever that thing was?
No.
So these don't seem connected. That's what I was wondering. Darn, that's what I was hoping.
No, you guys did not accidentally piss off the entity of the forest by throwing a rock.
I mean, I guess you do know, but
I do know.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Okay, so okay. Oh yeah, that's right. We were supposed to be looking for. Are you the blue fox?
We saw the light, right?
Are you saying that to the entity?
I'm gonna ask. Are you the blue fox?
Okay. It doesn't
The dragon
respond.
told me to find the blue fox.
Just as a recap, because I don't think we recapped this, we saw those blue lights coming across the lake, right? The river. That's how this left off last time.
You guys crossed over to the side of the river where you saw the blue lights.
Oh yeah, we saw the blue. That's true.
So when we get done making friends here, we got to follow those, by the way.
That's true.
We'll be crossing over one way or the other.
No response yet?
Naga, as you are looking at this creature and waiting for a response, its head slowly creaks, and you can hear the groaning of trees, and you can hear the snapping of bark and twigs as it slowly turns, and it gazes down at the two hulking masses of flesh that you guys left on the other side of the river. It looks at the owlbears that you guys had just slain.
That's not good.
And then and as it looks at the two monsters, the two creatures, there's a moment of silence as it stares at the two creatures. And immediately its
my head in
snaps up
silence.
into the air, and the maw cracks open, and out comes a deafening wail that shakes the very trees around.
Time to go.
Oh no, that's healthy. He's just letting it out. Naga's going to talk him down. Naga's going to make friends. I have every confidence in Naga.
As the wailing stops with a snap as the mouth closes, and it immediately looks back at you. And now the pinpricks of its eyes have now blazed to a feverish ember, and the trails of
like my spirit.
fire his eyes are the blue flecks of ash are flying out of the 2 holes where its eyes should be.
Time to go.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay. So wait. Okay.
All right, Tony, you got to slap the big one, and I got to slap the other one.
You got it.
I know.
Naga,
So
where are
I'm
you guys?
Ready to
So
mobilize.
I'm gonna
Mhm.
also
Hold on, Naga.
so
Hold on,
I'm
guys.
gonna also look at the 2 owlbears and
I have a
kneel
plan.
down. Okay. And like basically I'm gonna mimic him. So I'm gonna kind of kneel down in my own little meditation for a moment, and then put my head up to the sky and let out the fire breath.
So you're gonna mimic. Go ahead and mark that fire breath then. But
So I'm gonna basically send a nice flare.
And they're
okay.
like, we're all trees. No.
So you're gonna attempt to mimic the entity.
Yes.
Okay. Evil and Pretzel.
I'm
What do
gonna
you guys do?
in sympathy.
Ah.
Yeah, I'm
So-
going to try to rouse Hoy back around again. And
I'm gonna cast invisibility.
Evil,
I will
you
cast
take
invisibility.
Animus.
Yes, I was about to say I cast invisibility on Animus.
Oh, wait, what about all of us?
I'm working
Can all of
on
us,
it.
Can we all huddle in?
I'm working on it. I gotta do one at a time. You can hide, but these other 2 can't. So that's
Oh, that's true.
that's the plan.
All right, I'm gonna slap Hoy. Same
Okay.
routine. Hey, it worked the first
Go ahead
time.
and roll a strength check. Evil, what are you doing?
I'm making nice bosoms disappear. Yes.
I have a question. Obviously, I can't move anything like that. Do I have anything mental going on at this point, or is that also completely wiped out? Like, can I have thoughts?
Like,
You are
is he
not
aware of
thinking.
it?
There's nothing going on in your head other than terror.
Good. I'll just stick with that.
It's like good. I'll kick or death.
Keiko death.
Okay.
So let's see. You're attempting to Pretzels. You already slapped someone. Who are you slapping?
That was Hoy.
Hoy. Okay. And not Evil. What are you doing?
I'm trying to get us the hell out. Like, so I cast invisibility on cannabis.
Cannabis?
No, he never gets her name right. That's the joke.
Oh, no, I got
That's a
that.
joke.
I got that. So what were you're casting something?
Yes,
What are you casting?
invisibility.
Invisibility on
It's on the person you touch.
Animus.
Yes.
On Animus?
Yes.
So you're gonna make Animus invisible.
Don't forget where she was, because she
Wait,
can't
listen.
move.
She can't. Ooh.
I think
All right. Well, I'll
say
try to
don't
slap
do
her then.
that.
I'll slap her.
Okay.
Drop
Okay,
a coin there or
okay.
something.
Go ahead and roll a strength check. Okay. So not Pretzels, as you go ahead and slap Hoy, you wait for the moment of realization to come around and for him to register the pain, but also snap out of whatever he's going through. But you are still met with the vacant and terrified look of Hoy. Evil, go ahead and roll that strength check for me.
You got it, dude. Hold up.
Can I get a bonus action slap on there?
Bonus action slap.
We'll talk about it.
Strength check. All right, hold up. I had to switch things. All right. Oh, that's a saving throw. Nope. So wait. So rolling strength checks, is that like saving throws or just like regular, just rolling your strength? How does that work?
Click on the strength number.
And that's it. Okay, it's
in
not a
your-
saving throw. Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. Prepared to be wowed by my strength.
Great.
Yes.
Okay.
Behold.
Oh,
Ooh.
Wow. Okay. I'll take the first one. So
No!
you
I have two
wide
hands.
and
Double slap.
give Animus a real good hit. And Animus, as you come back to consciousness and you have that flash of pain, you reflexively gut punch whoever's in front of you.
What?
Yeah, you do.
You take
I'm no
you take
dummy.
you take a nasty hit to the stomach,
Don't like this game.
and you are both now conscious.
All right.
This game sucks. I am not a fan.
No, you're good. This game sucks.
Yeah. I was like, again?
Okay.
Third time in the last
so
10
Naga,
minutes.
After slinging the fire up in the air, the the entity is still staring at
We
you.
have
The
one
fires
viewer.
in his eyes have not abated, and now you see that the figure is slowly creeping forward. However, it's not moving. It's not moving quickly. It's just moving slow. I want you to go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Okay.
Time moves faster on this side of the water.
Yes.
Wow.
Perception.
I like how you think.
That would be great. Finally,
Yes.
Tight.
I know everything.
So
Finally, I've been saving up.
You've been saving
And
up a
you-
lot.
Right.
Nice.
you notice that as the sun has been descending on the horizon, the figure has been slowly moving closer and closer. You can almost see where the entity is following the cast of the actual foreshadow and following the line with it, almost like on the actual edge of the line. Also,
Oh, so it's staying
remember
in the
from
shadow.
your teaching that these four spirits have to operate on rules. There are certain things that they are just not allowed to do, or they have some impingement upon their powers that allow them to not go ahead and just basically rule the forest with an iron fist. There's no way for them to go ahead and just completely run everything. However, every single four spirits rules are different. There's no rhyme or reason for all of them, and some of them don't make, like, a lot of them don't make any sense. But there's no one rule that is always applicable to that forest spirit.
Okay, but this okay. So just to make sure that I'm clear, this one is staying in the shadow. That's correct.
It is
That's
moving
the
along
sun.
with
Yeah.
the edge of the
Okay.
shadow of the forest that it is currently in.
Okay. So here's my question: are the bodies of the two owlbears, are they in the light still? And also, is Animus armor still in the light?
The owlbears are still in the shadow. The armor is in the light.
Okay, then I'm gonna go for the armor. I'm gonna very carefully go for the armor.
Carefully or quickly?
Both.
You
So
can move fast or you can move slow.
I'm gonna move at a normal speed, keeping an eye on this
Yeah, my
thing, but I'm not
hands
gonna
are,
like,
yeah.
creep
I think a
along.
person can. Okay, we can turn off this.
Okay. Evil.
Yes.
Evil.
And I'll even tell it we're
and
gonna be out of your way in just
What
a
are you
minute.
guys? What are you guys gonna do? You go ahead and pick up that armor, and you have that now in your possession.
So-
Evil.
So right,
go ahead and
Hoy's just
sorry,
left.
So
Evil.
wait, what?
Hoy's the only one that's not.
Yes, Hoy's the one. We got to bring him around.
All right.
That's right.
So
Anyone have a cold glass of water?
Well, no.
Smash that right in his face.
There's a splash. You awake?
We can each take turns slapping him.
Yes, I like
Initiative.
This. Roll for natural 20.
Anyone
Take
else want to
turns
try?
hitting him.
hey, I rolled a 1d80. Yes.
Wow. What the?
I
What are
win.
you talking?
You win.
That's a pretty good roll from 1 through 100 too.
I know, right?
Yeah, let's try to shake him up. We'll keep slapping him up, and let's just start trying to. Okay, so I'm sorry, I was working on some stuff in the background, but
Just
right
kind
now,
of shake him a little, you know.
yeah, I just shake him. Like, wake
I
up!
won't snap out of it.
Yes.
You know.
Make
a
a
little-
strength check.
God dang it!
Is there anything I could do? Like, do you guys just trip him with dexterity or something?
Oh, triple with
Let me a dexterity check.
I mean, you guys can describe how you're going to try and wake him up. I'm just
my
making.
God.
I'm making
Breeze.
That is
So Evil said he's going to try and shake him. That is a strength-based thing. So I'm going to make him use a strength check.
Oh, it's
he
a
slapped
1.
himself.
That's right.
You barely move Hoy. He seems to be pretty sturdy.
He's quite sturdy.
You seem to have maybe torn a bicep in attempting to.
All right, I'm awake now, right?
You are.
You're
yeah,
awake,
yeah.
Anna. Yes, you are awake.
Well, if anybody's gonna make a strength check,
Oh,
Just don't hurt him.
no, I gotta pull my
Don't
punch.
worry.
I'm a professional.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Please,
Okay,
Hammer,
go
don't
ahead
hurt
and roll a strength check for me.
Exactly. Exactly.
Oh.
Hmm.
Well, Ugh.
Yeah, it's taking its time doing
Right.
suspense.
It's him. You're winding up, and it's just the
Right.
anticipation.
All right,
Yeah,
it
yeah,
actually is not rolling whatsoever. Okay, let's try
So
that again.
good. It'll be our secret.
There we go.
There it is.
Oh, there it goes.
Okay, Animus, as
Nice.
you approach Hoy, you look at these two and you're like, fucking amateurs. Because honestly, you know a good way of getting anybody out of any form of stupor and or stunned position. And you quickly just put your fist like maybe like 2 inches away from his nose and give him a quick jab.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought he was like
immediately-
squeezing his
and
nose like
immediately-
Miyagi style. Like,
Immediately Hoy's eyes like begin to water and he's like, oh
My eye.
Actually, that would be an awesome way to wake somebody. You just pull someone's nose hair. They would jump so fast. Oh my god.
See, now that would have been dexterity.
So Hoy, after some
we have a plan.
blinding
Right?
pain and your eyes watering, you're holding your nose, you are now conscious as well. At this point, the sun is now barely visible on the horizon. Naga, you see now that you've actually recovered the armor and you're looking at the figure, it is literally almost like 2 feet from you.
Okay, yeah, we gotta get out of here.
Hey man, you
Oh,
tried.
So what,
You tried.
so what do you guys do?
I look at it, and I'm like, look, my apologies on your children, and I just start backing out there, back across.
Sorry for your loss.
Are you keeping your eyes on him or are you running across?
I'm going, and
You're
I'm telling
just
the guy,
running across?
we gotta get out of here now.
Okay. Everybody else, what are you guys doing?
I am walking backwards out of there because I probably can walk
Yeah.
better.
I step to the edge of the log. I mean, not blocking its way, but I have I draw a javelin from my back, and just and I don't have it reared up or anything. Just have it in my hand and waiting and hoping we can
How
get him
to
back across.
upset
Is it where is I know I'm not pointing it at it or anything like that. Tip down to the ground, but is essentially this being, is it blocking now Naga's path back to the log?
No. It is still on the side of the forest. If we were going to go ahead and say where it would be, if we were looking at the map, I would say that the creature that you are looking at, let's say it is this, for prosperity's sake, it is about this far from the river. Naga is about this far away, and you guys are on the other side of the river.
Right.
Not too bad.
Right. So I'm just stepping up into beside the log and have my javelin pointed down, just ready, just in case.
Okay. So you're going to stand and watch as Naga runs across?
Yes.
The way he says
Okay.
that sounds
Right.
so menacing. Oh my god.
Hoy, what are you doing?
Help me.
Hoy, what are you doing?
I want to do this. Wait.
Ooh, a hunter sense. What is this?
Interesting.
Uh-oh. Mark said interesting. This is troubling.
No, I'm not familiar with these abilities, so it's good to see.
No, I mean,
Okay.
I'm thinking if you say it's a DM, that's what scares me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, force of habit.
Yeah.
I was like, no, he's on our team. That's right.
Right. We're okay. Yeah.
All right, we're good.
Okay. Hoy, you know that it is resistant to acid, cold, fire, lightning, thunder, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks. It is also immune to being poisoned.
It is
Oh,
what?
it's new to us.
Oh my god.
His has us immunity. How convenient.
I'm
Yeah.
not getting the feeling we have to fight this, though, right? Aren't we just going to leave?
Yeah, let's not
Oh, I
fight
just
this.
wanted out of curiosity. By the way,
Okay, Hoy, you are
By the way.
standing and casting that spell. That spell has what's the range on that? Does it say?
60
Or no?
feet.
60 feet? You would actually have to get really close for that to happen. So you would actually have to be next to Naga for that.
Oh, okay, I'll do that.
Okay, so you are next to Naga. You've actually gotten closer. Okay. Evil, what are you doing?
No, don't come across.
Oh, who's up? What'd you say?
Evil, what are you doing?
I'm backing up away.
You're backing. Are you running? Are you backing? What are you doing?
Like like you're like hands up, walking backwards, like my bad.
Okay. Okay. Pretzels, what are you doing?
Yeah, I want to stay basically where I am. I'm distancing a little as well, and I want to kind of do a perception around what's going on. I don't want to lose track of the orbs. If those were in fact here a moment ago, do we have any sight of that?
You rolled that on a pretty good roll, so you have a pretty good idea of the direction that the orbs were. You know in what direction you would have to go to move towards those.
Yeah, because my whole thing is like
So-
we could double back and try like a different angle at it, but this dude's straight up in
No,
our
they
face.
were on this side of the river, right? They came to the east side.
Oh,
Isn't that right?
Yeah, it's on. You are currently at this moment in time, Pretzels. You are on the side of the river where you saw the lights.
Oh, hell yeah!
Yes. We
Okay.
crossed over to where they were, so I just want to face in that direction, and just keep an eye on where I think we need to be headed instead of on
Okay.
what's going on really
Make
behind
a
you
perception
so
check
much.
for me.
Where is that?
Give it.
Oh, there it is. Yes, of course.
Give it.
Oh,
Bollocks.
Hard to really read. You don't see any lights in that direction anymore.
Come on,
right.
man.
we know its trajectory though.
That's-
Will
Yes, it's a start.
come on, guys.
Okay. You guys don't. Naga, are you going to do anything else? I know you said that you were going to be. What were you going to do?
Did it like? So when I did the fire thing, did it react in any way, or is it just like, oh,
Nope.
nope? Okay, yeah. Damn it. Okay, yeah. So you remember that scene in Raiders of the Lost Ark where he's like running out of the thing? Start the plane! Start the plane! That's me right now. It's like light. It doesn't like the daylight, but I don't know what's gonna happen once that sun goes down. We need to get out of here right now.
Fair enough.
So you're running while that happens.
Running as fast as I possibly can.
I will say that you will definitely cross the bridge at that point in time. And as Naga crosses the bridge and says, "We need to get out," that it is resist. It does not like the daylight. The last of the sun vanishes off of the horizon. And as these forces then plunged into the darkness that you guys have encountered this entire time, you have now realized that the figure that you guys have been looking at has not moved past the shadow, but it has also gotten bigger as the sun has sunk.
Oh, that's awesome.
And now that the sun is completely has completely vanished on the horizon, you now see that the outline of the figure, which was once now maybe 7-8 feet, has grown to at least 10 to 12 feet. The creature's arms are extended out to its side and are clawed, gigantic mitts of branched and gnarled flesh. The elk's head has grown to the size of an ox's, and separate horns have grown on the edges, along the ridges of its nose, and the eyes are now blazing, and the fires that come out from its eyes have now also caught up to the trees around it, and it seems instead of burning, they seem to intensify with the light coming from the eyes themselves, almost as if the trees are now also looking at you with murderous intent. And as the sun, and as the last little rays of light vanish, it begins to step towards you.
Oh, come on, man!
I need you all to roll a dexterity check for me.
Dexterity check?
I need you all to roll a dexterity check for me.
Bruh, I was gonna try to kick that stupid log off, but
Pretzels can't do a high dexterity roll.
oh no, we're doomed. Survey says. What did I get? Did it roll?
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I don't see
Come
yours.
on,
Really.
man!
Oh,
You win.
Ha ha ha! Told you.
That doesn't seem.
Oh my god!
Okay, let's
Don't
see.
say that. Don't say okay. Don't say anything.
Hoy, you're at the top of the order. What we're gonna do in this situation is you're gonna tell me what you're gonna do. What are you gonna do?
How fast is that river running anyway?
That's a good question.
I mean, you guys were moving 30 feet per 6 seconds, so I mean, do the math. It's pretty quick. I mean, it is pretty quick.
Oh dear.
Phew. I'm thinking I'm jumping back in that bitch and swimming with the current.
What?
That's not a bad idea. It's still true.
Weren't we all on a rescue mission
I know. We just all jumped right
with
back
the
in the
river a
water.
minute ago? Don't do that.
Okay.
Oh no!
The-
Monsters!
What?
Oh God!
I
What?
saw monsters.
What the
There was
heck?
way
Okay.
too many of those guys.
So
Oh
I'm
no!
gonna put you guys all on here.
I was gonna try and I'm gonna try and run towards the group.
Oh,
Helios, Pretzels, Koi,
oh no!
and Naga.
Oh man! Come
Okay.
on, man!
So the order at this moment in time is that Hoy is first. Yeah, babe.
She's like,
Hoy is
don't kill
first.
those
I
nice
know,
little
hold on one
mans.
That's right.
Naga is second.
What are you doing in there? Stop. Be nice. Be nice.
Helios is fourth. Pretzels, what did you roll? 9. Okay. So you'd be there. Okay. Hold on 1 second.
Blanket, please. I'm really cold.
Okay.
I want to live here.
Hey, yeah, if you're gonna be here, let's talking. Okay, what I missed?
We're not quite dead yet. Okay. But what about them pancakes?
Pancakes.
Pancakes.
Where'd that boat come from? What's that all about?
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know.
Right? What's up to shenanigans? Don't trust him. He's too much of my blood in him.
Not a boat, it's an eye.
It's an eye.
Get in the boat!
Get in the eye boat. No.
That's right.
It's just gonna be a bunch of goth girls drawing eyes in a boat. It's like, no, it's my nightmare. It's the eye
You
boat.
love the eyes. You love the eyes. That's
Oh my
right.
God.
I remember that.
Okay, we can let on this.
Madness. Madness. Well, I'm working on putting names on our characters finally.
All right.
Hey.
Hoy, what are you doing?
Hammy
said
Sammy's
you-
in the chat. What's up, Hammy Sammy? Hammy Sammy.
What up,
said-
Hammy Sammy?
Hammy Sammy says, a stream before midnight. What sorcery is this? I'll tell you what sorcery it is. It's evil sorcery. Yes.
Okay, where's the giant thing? This way?
So at this moment, the only thing that you need to know is you need to keep the image of what's going on in your head. I'm asking you what you're doing. Right now, you are on the other side of the log. You are on the side of the forest that is now currently on fire with blue flame, with the 12-foot tall forest entity staring at your party with murderous intent.
Best
Yeah, that's
friend.
you guys.
What are you going?
Yes.
What are you going to do? I'm going to
We're
give you
supposed to
30
go
seconds.
towards the
What are
blue
you?
flame guy?
I'm going to give you 30 seconds. What are you going to do?
Get to the other side.
Other side. One of
Okay,
us.
I get to the other side.
Hush, hush, all of you.
Sorry.
What are you going to do?
I'm moving away from that thing. I'm going to the other side.
You're going to run to the other side?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and say that you are running to the other side. I need you to make a dexterity check to see if you're going to be able to go ahead and make that move.
One of
it.
us.
Like, you're going to be fleeing from a creature that you have no real reckoning of, and trying to do it with a cool head and being able to run across this log without falling into the river.
You go, bitch.
Okay.
Oh,
You easily
What?
You freaking see this gigantic image of a creature now aflame with this
Hell yeah.
weird fey light, and you're like, I got to get the fuck out of here. And you
My Felicia.
immediately book it across the log, passing Naga and making your way into the forest.
Yes.
Naga, what are you doing?
Well
I
done.
am also. I'll I guess pass by Animus and toss her chain shirt to her,
Ooh, is it wet?
Okay.
Is it
Okay.
loose?
and then
Perhaps?
follow Hoy.
Okay. At this moment, I'm not going to have you make a check because that seems to be pretty easy. Go ahead and we're going to go ahead and say that as you are running across, you see Hoy past you, and you immediately start to try and pick up your pace, trying to follow Hoy. Animus, what are you going to do?
Gotta go.
I take off as
Yes!
soon as
Oh.
Naga passes. As soon as Naga passes me, I run right on his heels.
Okay. Again, not a situation where you're going to have to go ahead and try and beat Naga at this situation. You immediately start sprinting in the same direction. Pretzels, what are you going to do?
Yep. Same. We're all headed east, right?
You
Yeah.
guys are at
They're
this point in time.
on our
I mean,
side of
Hoy's,
the river.
the thing
and we're
is,
heading-
Hoy's just running in a random direction. Like,
That's
what are you
fine.
doing?
Yeah,
30 seconds.
I am gesturing. Let's go east. Don't forget the lights.
Yes.
Okay, make a. Honestly, I guess that would be Hoy, Naga, Animus, and Evil. Make a perception check.
Okay.
Because at this moment in time, the forest on the other side seems to be burning, but not with a fey fire that is now the only thing that you can hear around.
I'm gonna tell you why I hate the stupid perception stuff. That is my weakest score next to my strength. And I'm always perceiving things. What? Roll.
What fire?
What?
Okay, Naga, you hear this and you immediately start trying to pull Hoy in the direction that Pretzels is moving. Animus, you already see Naga moving in that direction, so you already have somebody who's in the lead trying to go ahead and direct you towards where Pretzels is pointing. Pretzels, I'm going to go ahead and say that you're also trying to run and catch up with your group.
He's got the
Oh wait,
good
what?
lead.
I was ahead of them, aren't we? If we're heading east,
Oh yeah, that's true. You're already heading in that way,
I was
right?
in the lead.
You're already
if we're
in
gonna
the
go
back,
that-
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
So in this situation, now Pretzels is in front. Naga, you are now pulling Hoy. Animus is behind you. Evil, what are you doing?
I'm just
Oh,
running.
oh
with
wait,
the
sorry. Hold on one second.
Oh, come
The
on.
fake creature on the other side of the forest sees you guys fleeing, and what you guys hear behind you is an amalgamation of noises. First, you hear the howling of wolves, then you hear the baying of an ox. Immediately after, you hear the screaming noise of an elk, and right after, you hear the dying screams of the owlbears that you had just slain. And immediately after, you see that forest spirit immediately shrink down into a smaller form and immediately dash across the log, almost uncanny speed, and make a grab for you. Evil, I'm gonna need you to make a dexterity check for me.
Come on, man. Remember when I was saying like I wanted to kick that log away? God dang it. Dexterity. Come on, man.
Not too late. Kick it now.
Yes. Well, can I throw a move and kick it if he's some sort of small rodent? Let's see. What? What, bitch? Look at these. Hell yeah. In your face.
As the creature streaks down into a smaller form and grabs for you and grabs for your arm, you quickly jerk out of the way and begin
Don't
running away with your group. What are you going to do, Evil?
Man, I hugged the nearest one to me before. Okay, so so basically, we just got trees all around us. We're walking.
Your group at this moment in time is running into the forest. There is a ferocious forest spirit now trying to grab for you. What are you going to do? 30 seconds.
Oh, I'm gonna keep running into the forest, but closer to the pack of where everybody is. I'm trying not to, like just kind of straight, like like some people fan out. I try to buddy
20
up.
seconds.
I'm trying to buddy up with the closest person next to me. I don't know who that is on the map, but I'm just trying to buddy up with somebody, and I summon the battle fowl.
15. Okay, so you go ahead and reach into yourself and pull that Eldritch energy and summon the battle fowl next to you.
Yes.
You also begin to go ahead and run into the forest after Animus, and now you guys are in your orders. So from here on out, we're going to treat this like a skill challenge. You are going to do something that's going to help your party either survive or fail this challenge.
Come on, man. You know we gonna fail. Come
Kinda
on,
what-
man.
No, it
Sorry,
all
guys.
depends on how you
It's
guys
gonna
perform.
I
fail.
know
It all
who we
depends.
are. I know what we
It
do.
all. So you have summoned your battle foul.
Yes.
You are
Take
currently.
that.
I hope y'all ready. You can steal some kills, bro.
Wow.
Can I cast a spell while I'm running?
It all depends on what you do. So, from the top of the order at this moment in time,
Yes.
Pretzels, what are you going to do to assist your group fleeing from this creature?
Run faster than the others? That's what you mean?
So, as
Oh
an
my
ex-
God.
so as an example, let's
Yes.
say that you are falling down a pit,
Mm.
and you are trying to go ahead and assist your group in pulling themselves out of the pit. A possible situation that you could do is you can make an athletics check and say that you are trying to boost somebody up with your hand
Oh.
above you. That is a example of a skill that you can use. Right now, the skills that you have, the athletics, the performance, the investigation, the insight, those are the tools you're going to use right now to go ahead and try and make your way out of this survival situation. Now,
Gotcha.
before we go ahead and start this again and you tell me what you're going to do, I gave you the time factor of all this at the beginning so that now you understand the time factor now. I'm going to give you 15 seconds to go ahead and decide right now what you're going to do. If you do
man.
not decide in those 15 seconds, we skip
Yes.
over your turn and we go to the next person.
Play nice.
Right. So,
Play
two
nice.
things. I'm going to continue moving away from the thing towards the east where I saw the light. I'm going to cast a glance over my shoulder to gauge where my friends are and to see if I can do any kind of insight check on this thing coming after us.
So you're going to try and make an insight check. Is that what I'm
Yes,
hearing?
to see if I can figure out, like what's it doing? Is it gonna give up? Is there any way we could break it to get away from it?
Okay.
anything
Go
I can
ahead and
glean from
roll a insight check. Yeah, definitely high enough. Okay,
All right.
you succeed
Two.
that check,
Nice.
and therefore your group is now one step closer to surviving this challenge.
I got an idea.
Okay,
Sweet.
Pretzels looks behind and tries to go ahead and maneuver you guys as a group and says, stick close. I'm going to try and get us through this. You look back and you see the spirit running after you, and it is making stupid time. However, you are also seeing that its blinding speed is erratic and seems to weave around the trees. You know that this spirit should be able to go ahead and just like barrel through these things. If it is as powerful as you think it is, it should be able to just run through trees pretty much. However, it is skirting around trees and trying to make trying to go around them rather than touch them. And upon seeing this, you see it graze along one tree, and you see a blaze of scorched moss fall off its shoulder as it's rushing towards you.
Scorched moss. So in other words, he's not like slinging his way from tree to tree. He's like avoiding
He's running
them.
along the floor. Yeah, he's running on the floor and running around the trees, trying to get away. So seeing that, you try and make a beeline towards the direction that you guys saw. However, you're also trying to make sure that there are as many trees as possible that you guys can possibly jump through, but also get in the way of the spirit behind you. Excellent.
All right.
Excellent use of a skill. Wonderful. Naga, you have 15 seconds. What are you going to do?
Wait,
can I cast a spell as we're running?
I mean, yes, but you have to tell me what it is.
I want to
10
summon a
seconds.
bestial. I want to summon a bestial spirit.
What are you going to do with that bestial spirit? 7.
I want him to attack this dude and slow it down.
Okay, you want to
Basically a
go ahead and
distraction.
distract it.
Basically,
Okay.
I want this thing as a distraction. Yes,
What level spell is it?
it's a second level spell.
And that
Second level spell.
your audio's
What
popping.
is the? Okay, hold on 1 second.
I've been meaning to tell you that.
Go ahead and roll. Let's see. That's a wisdom based spell, correct?
Is that a wisdom based spell?
Yeah, all your
Oh yeah. That's
not
my regular one.
saving
Yeah.
throws.
Then I will say that this act is going to be a. Hold on, let me see. Let me look.
Pain in the ass. Sorry.
I'm gonna have you do a survival check. One more thing before I go ahead and do this. By the way, if somebody uses a skill, you cannot use that skill again in the same order unless you accept the fact that the difficulty rating will immediately go up. So it will take a higher number for you to pass if you decide to use the same skill. I'm going to say that this would be I would say this is going to be a survival check. You know that in the situation here, this is survival of the fittest, and you know that if you are going to survive, you need something to be live bait. Go ahead and make a survival check for me.
Play nice.
Okay, so Naga, as you conjure up this creature, it takes upon the inherent environment of the situation around you, and the wolf that you summoned before was decrepit, rotting, and feral, but this one seems to be a little fuller of body. It also seems to be a little misty. The fur around its paws are creating little pools of fog so that you can't see the actual paws under it. It seems to be floating over this fog. And as you direct it back towards the feral creature, it looks back at you and poofs out. It seems that
whoa,
Jesus.
Your hasty use of the spell and the errant use of it as a dummy, as a sacrificial lamb, immediately insulted the actual spirit that you had summoned at that point in time, and it immediately bamped out.
Great.
So that is a skill fail. So we have 1 mark against, 1 mark for. Hoy, what are you going to do? 15 seconds.
I'm gonna make a line of trees right here with my illusion.
Ooh.
You're going to cast a spell.
Things.
Minor illusion.
Yeah.
Okay. And it needs.
As we're running past it, like we put it like a line of trees behind us.
That's fancy. You like it.
I'm gonna say that's gonna be a deception check for you then.
Okay, let me see.
Because you're gonna be trying to create a row of forest that in front of a forest spirit that intrinsically knows the way that the forest works.
Yeah, but we're running, and maybe he'll get fooled. Maybe.
Better than nothing, I guess. Yeah.
Fingers crossed. Okay. Hoy, you look back, and after seeing Pretzels try and put you guys in a beeline towards as many trees as possible, and glances back and seeing that the figure behind you is gaining ground, yet also weaving around trees, you notice that it is also avoiding these trees. Therefore, you start creating illusory trees in areas in front of you, so that as you pass them, they are in your direct line of movement and may be misconstrued as an actual tree, therefore breaking the line of vision and also creating an obstacle that the creature has to go around. A very good use of the spell. Well done.
Good job.
So that is a pass. Well done.
Tony, can't you do that too?
That's what I'm trying to do. I was gonna start making some voices and stuff too. So.
And you're lying. 15 seconds.
Right. As we're running along, I look for the nearest part that I can come to and use an athletics check and try to yank on any loose branch, brush, anything heavy, especially fallen logs, things like that I can grab onto and throw it behind us.
So you're going to try and throw some. You're trying to throw some plant matter behind you. Okay. Go ahead and make an athletics check for me.
Yeah.
Oh, God dang.
Yeah. Okay. So Animus, as you're running by, you do like you work some stupid like Russian gymnast like magic, and as you are running by a log, you bear hug it, plant both of your feet on each side, pull the thing out of the moss that has been growing into it and all the bugs falling off of it, and you freaking Herculean throw it behind you like some kind of like freakish Irish Olympic monster. And as the log
Olympic
flies
monster.
through the air, cartwheeling side to side, you see it strike the creature full in the chest, and you see it recoil from the hit. The steam from the contact from the force seemingly burning into its chest as it screams out into the night. You guys have made a lot of good ground in between them, and it seems that you guys are finding your way further and further from the creature. Evil, what are you going to do?
All right. So remember how before when we were trying to make that distraction of the orcs in the forest? I'm gonna do something similar to that again, but I'm gonna shoot it like I'd say like about like 5 meters to the left.
10 seconds.
To the left of us. So I'm trying to make a distraction and make it sound like there's another party kind of along with us. You know what I mean? But I'm eventually going to start moving it off to the farther away from us to kind of confuse it so it doesn't know which one is who.
So you're trying to make a deception check to go ahead and see if you can throw the sound enough for a entity like this to go ahead and see if you guys are running in a different direction.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
So
make a check.
Deception.
Make a deception check.
I'm looking for the deception. There we go. Ooh, hello, +6. Here comes the 1. Here comes the natural 7. Yes. 9. Take this.
As you begin to go ahead and try and throw these noises of other creatures running through the forest in different directions, the forest spirit quickly throws the log off of it, and hearing these noises come from you, it seems to already lock in on the original noise that you made, which wasn't exactly the strongest one. You were trying to go ahead and gauge the actual distance that you wanted the noises to be coming from, and it locks in on that noise and seems to find where you guys are. And the breaking of the line of sight that happened with Hoy and the log being thrown by Animus, the advantages that were created by that seems to have been negated by the fact that it now knows
man.
the direction you're going.
That's not nice.
So far you guys have 3 successes, 2 failures. We're back at the very top. Pritzels, what are you going to do to go ahead and help this? 15 seconds.
Quick question: does his bird get to do anything?
No.
Okay.
10 seconds.
No for the bird.
It looks
well.
cute.
In the same vein as the kinds of things that Ruben, Hoy, and Animus were doing
5
with throwing
seconds.
up walls,
Uh-huh.
I'm going to use acrobatics to kind of throw some flourishes in to dive between tree trunks and roll under them. And do an acrobatic skill check to kind of, get that thing, if it's following us, into tighter places.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's cool.
Okay, yeah. Give me an acrobatics check.
Yes.
No way. Big bucks. Damn, dog.
Okay. Pretzels, you see the array of trees in front of you as more a playground than anything else. You were born to climb things. You were born to scale things. You were born to get yourself from point A to point B as quickly as possible. You are parkour. You live parkour. You breathe parkour. And so as you see the trees before you, you already see the path zigzagging from left to right over that branch, somersault over the branch, get up into the canopy, firemen sling your way over the log and make your way to what seems to be some form of respite, at least some distance away from the forest creature. And with your insightful nature, you are able to find the perfect footholds for all of this. And from the viewpoint of the rest of your party, you guys see this guy freaking pull off some Simone Biles level gymnast freakery.
I don't even know who that is.
Tony,
Right?
you really need to find out.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take your word for that as badass.
Back when there was Olympics.
Oh
Back when we had Olympics.
Back in the old world.
Yeah.
What? Back in the
old world.
It's like AD.
Oh my god.
BC. All that stuff.
Okay.
Like,
you have 4. You have 1, 2, 3. You have 4 successes and 2 failures so far. So Naga, what are you going to do?
Rub it in. Come
Okay,
on, man.
I'm gonna. Yeah, I know, right? Okay, so I wanna do this, and I wanna cast dirt in his eye and see if I could just blind him or inhibit his vision.
Okay, if you do that, you're going to be trying to actually gauge where he is, and I would say that would be some form of perception check.
Okay.
Yeah?
Come on.
Okay, go for it. Okay,
Finally.
so Naga, you feel more connected to the earth under you than you have ever felt connected in the other side of the forest. It almost feels as if you were in a different forest. And
Damn, dog.
as you're running through, you find it easier to go ahead and disturb the earth and create pit holes than you have ever been able to. You make it easier for yourself to even run now that you know that you can use this spell the way that you've been using. And in knowing the ease of it, you refocus your thinking, and looking behind you, you start to set little nodes of druidic power, almost like landmines. And as you guys
Oh my
run
God.
by, and the forest creature runs towards you and goes over these landmines, the incoming fey energy from this monster triggers the druidic energy, and each one goes off like a little mini hand grenade.
What?
And at first, it doesn't seem to really do anything, but as the dirt falls on the spirit, the steam and the steam coming off of the moss the moss drapings of the creature seem to start sizzling, and the entity following you begins to scream in earnest as it tries to get the dirt off of it, slowing its pace and slowly clawing at its general size. Sorry, its bulk. And as you do this, Pretzels, you notice that there is an emphatic blue light flashing to your left inside of some form of alcove under a massive tree.
Nice.
What do you do?
Ooh.
Oh, is it? I'm up.
Yes.
What do you do?
I'm definitely going for it.
Okay.
I'm gonna dive into that.
You guys see Pretzels veering to this tunnel. What do you all do? Naga, what are you doing? Hoy,
I'm
what are you
following
doing?
him.
Animus?
Yeah.
Evil?
I want to do the same thing.
Straight after pretzels.
Yep.
Okay. Evil?
Oh, same.
Okay, I need all 4 of you to make a dexterity check with advantage.
All right.
Advantage.
The 4 other than me, or is that what you meant?
The 4 other than you, yes.
Okay.
Hang on.
Okay.
Yep.
Dexterity.
Okay.
Yes.
Fair.
Look at
Thank
these
God it's
skills.
advantage.
Hell yeah. Do some backflips.
Hey, that worked.
Whoa.
Thing worked.
Whoa.
Wow.
What?
Really happy.
So, as you guys see Pretzels dive into the hole, you all start to like a freaking
Like Ninja
quartet
Turtles.
of characters from Winnie the Pooh. You all find your way into the hole, and as you guys fall in, all of you remain as silent as possible. The heavy breathing inside of the tree trunk immediately goes silent as Animus puts both of her massive hands over Hoy's and Evil's face, as
What?
each one is heaving from the effort of sprinting through this forest and trying to stay in front of this monster.
Ooh.
Naga is
Slower.
now breathing into leaves to muffle the actual heaving as well. And however, Pretzels, the natural athlete that he is just gazing out of the cave, expectant and wary of the incoming spirit that was chasing you. And as you guys all sit there and wait, you see a blur go by, and then you hear the scream of a predator that has lost its prey.
Yay, sucker.
That's
You
right.
say that out loud?
No. Are you
No,
crazy?
he does not.
Are you
Okay,
crazy?
because you couldn't, because Animus still has his hand. Has
That's
her
right,
hand
Animus.
over
If
your
you have
face.
to
yes.
choke him out.
I enjoy the caress.
I have,
Yes.
I have my hand on his mouth for now. We'll see if it moves down to his throat.
I go.
Alright.
I go. Yeah, I might be into this. Oh, hello. It took you a while to come around. Yes.
Wow.
Then
Okay.
suddenly see this tiefling fly out of him.
You didn't lose all your prey.
Look, found one.
Congratulations, guys! You passed my gigantic face spirit that you guys should have ran from a long time ago.
Right.
Yeah.
Well
Hey,
done.
I had some more plans of what to do next.
I know.
When you took out the javelin, I was like, Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah, this is going to be bad for us.
Oh no.
Hey, well,
At least get your armor though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Survive.
So
My armor
as you
slid
guys
over.
are all recovering your breath and holding and trying to regain your bearings, Pretzels, I need you to make a perception check for me.
Right.
Let's see.
Ah, suck.
Bruh.
Okay.
I got us here
Pretzels,
alive. I just don't know what's
you
going
hear
on.
the muffled screamings of the creature running through the forest. It is muffled though, so there's no really telling like how far they are, how far it is. But it's unclear whether or not it is far or close to you guys right now.
Okay.
Let's
I
lock it down
communicate
for a
that
while.
to the rest of the group.
Yeah.
Hey, that thing's still out there, but I really can't get a bead on if it's nearby or drifting away.
No worries.
Everybody
Why-
quiet. No more talking. We're gonna stay here for a good
Ever.
half hour if we can.
Is this just a small space, or was that blue light something further in here for us to follow?
That was my
Glad
next
you
question.
asked. So
Mhm.
you guys have now found yourself
That's not a battery.
under a map. Oh wait, wrong map. Shoot.
It's
Actually, no,
lovely
this,
though.
It's nice.
That forest
lovely,
already
but
looks
it's the wrong
friendlier.
map.
I like that map. I hope we use it.
Where'd my map
And we
go?
don't
We
Where'd
die.
this
my
one?
map go? God dang it! Hold on. Where's my map?
Yeah. As long as it's a map of just happy things.
No.
We
There-
like Dr.
I mean,
Seuss
yes,
map.
but no.
You know, bunnies, things like
Yeah.
that.
Where did it go? Oh
Big
crap!
pointy
Anyway, this you know what? This'll frickin' do. Whatever. All right. I'll just have to frickin'
Ooh, it is quite
sacrifice
lovely.
this one. Whatever.
It is lovely.
Okay, so you guys all find yourself within this tree, and as you guys are sitting there, you're finding that the cramped space that you guys are in is slowly expanding wider and wider, and the area around you is also morphing in shape. What do you do?
Are
Like
we
a
in some
TARDIS?
things like belly?
Don't think so. The reason I dove in here and brought you all in this direction is I saw the blue lights.
All right. The first thing I
whoa.
do is I take a look and make sure do we still see the
That's
exit
good.
that we came in through at the entrance?
Yeah.
Yes,
Is
the
it or
exit
is
is
that
still over
covering
here.
over? Okay. All right. Gosh.
I don't know what to do.
Well, let's get near the entrance.
Guys, keep your eyes peeled.
get
We're
lost.
looking to follow the fox. It's somewhere in here.
Yeah, shut up and
Alright,
keep my eyes peeled.
While
Right.
it starts expanding, I start doing what I can to see if I can put the top of my armor back on.
Well, slow
Okay.
down.
As you wow.
Sorry.
As you are placing the armor back on, I need you guys all at this moment in time, seeing as you guys stayed inside with the shifting area, you guys have now find yourself within a wooded glade with a large full moon above you.
Ooh.
And out of the clearing
Romantic.
to your right, you see a large blue light,
Nice.
and it seems to be getting closer.
Go.
What do you do?
Ah,
Let's.
I-
We're supposed to go towards that thing, right?
I feel like we were
Yeah.
told
Yeah.
that this was a
Yeah.
good
I
thing.
will
Yeah, I think
walk
that's what they
towards
said
it.
last
I'll
time.
walk to meet it. Yeah.
So yeah,
Okay.
let's not all take up hostile
Arms.
stances. Let's just see this thing out.
Like,
Okay.
kill it.
So you guys gonna go ahead and approach the blue light then?
Hands up.
Sure.
Just kind of like.
Okay.
Kind of like, hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy.
You're my boy, dude.
Say, are you the one the dragon told me about?
Okay. So as you guys approach, you guys come to a clearing with one large, big tree. It seems to be
It's all good.
it seems to have like really no end to the leaves, and the canopy itself is completely encompassed by the one single tree. Its branches reach far and wide, and as you guys approach it, the clearing around it is a lush and green area, and in the middle there is a still pond with multiple large boulders, and in the center, nearest the trunk, you see a large blue fox. At least it looks like a large blue fox.
Breathe it
When
down
in
our
truth,
neck.
When in truth, what you really see is the illusion of a large blue fox. And as you guys take in the general visage of this fox, the leaves around it slowly turn to a pinkish, white pinkish color and begin to drift off the tree and encompass it in what seems to be some form of wreathed halo around its head. And the one tail that it had wrapped around its paws then quickly grows to another 8 behind it as it
Ooh.
advances towards you.
Naruto.
Turns
What
to
do
a
you guys
what?
do? What do you guys do?
So
I'd like to
Me too.
say that we're here to challenge the evil that's in your forest, and
ooh,
we
that's-
understand that you might be able to help us in our quest.
Pretzels, an image flashes in your head of a dour looking and somewhat shady looking tiefling, and what seems to be a large orc, a large
Ooh.
redheaded half orc.
Large what-headed half-orc?
Redheaded.
Large redheaded half orc exchanging goods and nodding to each other.
Ooh. I thought it
Interesting.
was other things. Dark
So,
things.
shall
and
I
the,
bring
and the
that?
ghost in front of you tilts his head in a gesture that seems to convey confirming understanding.
Okay.
Right.
We club in
So
peace.
I'll communicate that to my group. I turn around and I say to Animus and Evil, the fox has just projected something into my mind of the two of you making some sort of an exchange and shaking.
All right.
All right.
Wait,
What things do?
Does that make any sense to
Does
you?
Evil still have that sword?
That sounds. Oh, the one we
No,
broke.
I've got the
Yeah.
broken sword. I do have a necklace with a yellow crystal that we don't know anything about yet.
Yes.
Um,
We have the book that
Yeah,
we can't
everybody
read.
shake out your pockets here.
Yeah.
And you guys will make a
Yeah.
trade, and then we'll see if the fox likes it.
Yeah.
The
Come on,
fox sends
Fox.
another image into your head, Pretzels, of a dragonborn shaking its head, and then immediately the image afterwards shows a half elf and a tabaxi. One of them seemingly has a pink. The tabaxi has a pink wreath on its head, and it seems to be handing a pack to the half elf,
A pack?
some form of bag, some form of satchel,
Okay.
and it hands it to the half elf. And then the next image you get is the half elf going into a building of some kind and sweeping up and coming back to the tabaxi and giving a thumbs up.
Okay.
Interesting.
Are you guys getting all of this?
I'm trying.
The image is continuing, Pretzels, and
So-
as you look down at the ground that the half elf has swept, you notice that each of the pieces of dust has now shifted to some kind of scale. And as you look closer, they are very large scales, seemingly not
dragon.
belonging to any form of lizard.
The dragon.
Dragon scales.
It's a clue.
Are we supposed to? I'll ask it. Are we supposed to get these scales from somewhere? The pseudo dragon told us he would help us rid your
The f-
forest of this evil.
The fox looks at you, Naga, huffs, and in your head, you see, and in your head, you see the fox itself nosing over a satchel to a dragonborn. The dragonborn then goes to some form of floating pedestal and hits a black lizard over the head with a stick, killing it. The Dragonborn then comes back from hitting the lizard and gives a thumbs up to the ghostly fox, which then nods in approval. After this image vanishes, the ghostly fox looks at you with dead intent.
Oh, it's getting serious.
Okay. What do you have another quest for us to retrieve these items? I understand you have things for us to help us, but
Find out about the
need
sword
to
in the
retrieve
book.
them. We can.
The ghostly fox shakes his head, and the image that you get in your head is a how would I explain this without words? Let's see.
I don't suppose I can try and speak Celestial to this thing.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, can you
it's
speak?
true.
You could try.
I'm having problems understanding you. I say in Celestial.
Let me see. Run something real quick. Let me make sure. Oh, damn it! Unfortunately, it looks at you and kind of quick, tilts its head, and then looks back at Naga. And the image that it gives you, Naga, is oh god, how could I explain this? So it shows a tiefling. Scrubbing the back of a half elf, and then turning around and the half elf scrubbing the back of Evil.
Helping each
And
other.
it gives you a
We have
sense.
to help each other. I'll answer it in Druidic. So we have to help each other. I understand.
It tilts your head at the mention of the use of the Druidic language, but upon noticing the tone of your voice, it nods.
It nods. Oh.
Yes.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's
Excellent.
Good. What do I got?
So the fox approaches the group, and after some sniffing and walking around, it seems to deem that you guys are. You at least smell all right, I guess.
We cool.
And it then walks to the edge of its pond and dips its head into the water. And as it pulls its head out, it is carrying a large green satchel.
Ooh.
The satchel is long as well as seemingly covered in moss. And it approaches you and drops the satchel before you.
Okay, so I'll approach it because that was the first vision. Was it gave the nudging the satchel to me? So I will graciously approach it, say, and accept it, and promise in Druidic again. If these are what I think they are, then we will use them to rid your forest of evil.
The ghostly fox hears your tone and nods. It then looks at pretzels, and the image that you get is of a tabaxi holding a big sword, and the hold on, the tabaxi holding a huge sword, and a half orc with bright red hair holding a smaller sword, and the half orc shrugging and then shaking his head. And the sense that you get is sorry.
From the sense from the half orc or from the fox?
From the half orc.
Maybe those guys should switch weapons.
Probably sorry for breaking the thing. Okay.
The fox hears this happening and kind of like you hear it do a chuffing like it does a chuffing kind of laugh, and the image that it sends this time is a little bit more direct. It shows the fox and pretzels. You see yourself in the image, and the satchel that was given in this image holds no weapon for you, and it says sorry.
Oh man.
Okay, so I'll open the satchel and see what's inside. And,
Inside, you see a longsword,
okay.
a great axe. Sorry, a great club or a mace.
A
Sorry, I
club.
forget which one. It's a club. Sorry, thank you.
Yes. The club. Evil club.
Let's see.
Yes.
A longbow
Ooh.
and what seems to be some kind of wand.
Wand? Did you say wand? Oh my. Now you've got my attention.
The appearance of all of these weapons, however, are the appearance of some form of textured wood. Every single facet of them is almost as if they've been whittled masterfully out of one singular piece of wood. Each and the edges and sharp edges of the actual sword itself is just as sharp as any other weapon. In fact, almost more sharp than any other weapon.
Damn, fool.
Okay, now you said the when he said sorry, he was saying sorry about the half orc
To pretzels.
Okay, to pretzels. He was saying, really?
Mm.
Okay.
Maybe
so
it was like
hold
something he couldn't use or something.
That's what I'm thinking. So I'll
The
hold
ghostly
the wand up.
fox.
I'll pull the wand out, and
You get an image of a tiefling.
I go,
better.
mine,
So
mine.
So I'll present that to Evo.
I go, thank you. Come again.
Pull the bow out next.
It looks at you and then kind of rolls its eyes.
I know. I know.
So
Come
I'll
on,
put the
man.
bow on. I'll sling the bow over my shoulder.
What?
It coughs.
Look at me.
It coughs, and immediately the bow vanishes from your hands, and it's back inside the satchel.
Oh, so I'll take the bow out and hand it to well, if it's the bow, it's got to be the ranger. It's got to be the tabaxi.
So you hand it to the tabaxi.
You mean Hoy?
I'll attempt.
I'm not a ranger.
Yeah, I mean to
roll a wisdom.
A what?
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Oh God.
You know you don't want me rolling it. I have like a -4. Sorry.
Hoy's a ranger.
Why is it?
There we go.
Okay. You get you immediately get a very loud and emphatic emotion word feeling from the fox in front of you, and the tails that were behind it are now waving feverishly, and it seems to have narrowed its eyes at you.
My apologies.
You take 2 psychic damage.
Ow.
Ow.
Ow, that's that. I'm sorry.
It's very it's a very moody fox.
Okay.
It's emo fox.
Well, I'll present it to Hoy this time. The bow to Hoy.
The fox sighs heavily and nods.
Okay. Okay. I pulled the sword out.
The fox just stares at you, and this time you see the eyebrows over its head raise, and then look over to your right towards Animus.
It's like do the right thing.
So I hand that one to Animus.
All right.
So funny.
And then I'll
pull and sighs and looks at you and looks at the satchel and looks back at you.
I pulled the club out and just like pulled it up like He-Man.
Yes.
Like He-Man?
Yes.
Just then a bird flies by and takes a poop on your head.
These birds got serious gastrointestinal problems. What are you feeding them? Poopy bird. Poopy bird. What are they feeding you?
The fox looks at all of you, each in turn, making direct eye contact. And in your image, you get the image of a coin flipping into the air and falling, and then
pick it up.
Nothing.
Oh.
And you get the sense of hope, or you get a sense of hope or well wishes.
It's like so it doesn't.
Yeah.
It's not hoping for us to hit up the casino or nothing like that. It said,
No.
lady, luck be the lady tonight. All the aces.
Did it
Evil,
show
roll it.
me an
Evil,
image?
do you say this?
No, of course
Now
not.
it's got a 50-50 chance.
No, you don't say this.
Of
You
course
sure?
not. Yes, I'm sure. Don't bait me into that trap. That's a bait.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Look, I just like doing the voice.
Did it
as you
show
guys
me
get
an
this
image of myself wearing that pink wreath? The crown or whatever?
No, it sent you a sense of forgiveness,
Huh.
as in
Okay.
or of regret,
What?
of
I
regret
gotcha.
and regret and forgiveness.
Okay.
Not
That
bad.
doesn't kill bad guys.
Feels good to
Thanks,
me.
Fox.
Escape with our lives.
You get and from the
can-
general cursory glance that you make with everybody else's weapons, you notice that the care and meticulous nature of these weapons seems to match what the hand crossbow that you have now.
Oh.
It seems that the make and quality of what they have just received may be in some way equal to, or maybe even in some ways less than the weapon that you already have.
Oh my.
Well, now.
I would say that
So
as an
you're already
insightful
covered.
rogue, you would already be able to see this.
Cool.
I see. So you're
Well.
already covered. Heck with you then.
Hello there. Good. Hello. So
Wow.
All right.
we got
so
cool,
we
cool stuff.
Before I do want to ask the foxes. This is a safe place for us to rest before
Good
we
point.
continue our journey.
It gives you the image of the tree that is before you and a sense of assurance.
Oh, okay. Well, then,
Cool.
guys, this is a good place.
All right.
Was I to do some sort of sword exchange?
What?
The
Wasn't
broken
there
sword.
an image of the tabaxi holding the huge sword and the half orc with the smaller sword? And I didn't understand some of what I was shown.
Okay. Do you express this to the fox?
Yes, I'm not quite clear on the whole huge sword situation.
That's
The
what
image
she
I was
said.
holding, the larger sword, was I to give that to someone?
Roll an insight check for me real quick, and then I'm going to go ahead and do some explanation.
All right.
I will do it.
What?
There it is.
+6. Jeez.
I will.
I thought
I
that
will
was
say
it.
that the fox tries to go ahead and communicate with you in another image, and the one that you get is this time a big fat bugbear and a wolf facing each other, and the bugbear holds a bow, and the wolf is unable to hold anything, and you get the same sense of sorry and of regret and forgiveness.
Okay.
Good.
Yep.
Good.
Mhm.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Got it.
Uh-huh.
Right.
So
As you guys are beginning to peruse over the weapons that you guys have just received, and Pretzel, you are having this confusing conversation with the fox. You notice that the general environment of the forest around you is slowly starting to shrink and get smaller, and it's harder and harder to see the outskirts of wherever you are. It seems like the forests you were in just went on, but as time goes on, it gets smaller, and the shadows start to come in closer and closer. The fox bows to you, returns to its tree, and then sits there. And as the shadows close, the light from the fox also fades, and your general perception of the area around you also begins to fade, and it goes out of focus. The blue light getting fainter and fainter, and at a certain point in time, it's so faint that the light is almost completely diffused. And as your eyes come back into focus, the blue glow from the fox is more so just the general ambiance of the hovel that you guys have found yourself in under the tree.
Hmm.
okay.
Interesting.
So what do you guys do?
Well,
Did we get to rest?
Yeah, he seemed to indicate that this was a safe place.
I gave everyone a hug. I go, fellas, that was pretty beautiful.
That was beautiful.
All right.
But the tree we're in, it's not actually enough room for us to actually, rest, to spread out, and like we're just piled in a tree.
The
now,
space that you guys are currently in under a tree. The space that you guys have come back to, however, is not exactly the same hovel. It's a little bit. It's bigger, and there is no exit.
That's peculiar.
No exit?
There
Like we
seems-
can't get out? Or
There
there's only one
seems
way
to
in
be
and out?
specific recesses for you guys to go ahead and set up bedding.
He's giving us a place. This is
Sweet.
awesome.
All right.
That's good.
There seems to be areas for you guys to go ahead and bed down. The general area is still suffused with a bluish glow, so you guys are still able to see everything.
All right.
Okay.
Ahoy, do you have I pulled the necklace with the yellow gemstone out of my pack, and I said, do you have a way to tell what this thing does?
Well, I got a spell for that.
I wish I did.
Okay, do you cast Identify on this item?
I do.
Okay. Upon casting Identify on this item, you get no response. It's almost like there's a hazy filter over the actual details of this item. It seems almost as if something is masking it. Something is covering the actual information to be given through this spell.
Sorry, dude. The Wi-Fi's out.
Oh no!
All right.
For a brief second, I was like, "Word." Oh my god. Okay.
All right. I don't care for you much, but I do respect that thing we just talked to. So go ahead and take a look and see if you can do anything with this. That's to the tiefling over across the way.
Oh, hello. Hi, hello. You rang.
I just gonna
necklace.
I hold it out. No, I don't give it to him.
Come on,
I hold it
now.
out to
Don't
him,
be
and when he
shy.
reaches his hand out, I drop it on the ground.
Don't be. Why are you playing coy? Look. We
Make
have
a dexterity.
connection.
Make a dexterity save. Evil.
Oh man, I want to do if I catch this thing, I want to do one of those creepy kind of hand touch things. It's like, oh, thank you.
Oh my god.
Oh, I love this character so much. Okay, hold on. Here we go. And roll. Oh, dexterity, right?
Saving throw.
Saving throw. Oops.
No, just a dexterity check. Sorry.
check? Okay.
Check. Not a
With
saving throw.
advantage, perhaps. Yes.
No.
No. Come on.
So, Evil, as you reach to go ahead and catch this necklace, it falls through your hands and falls straight on top of the onto the ground.
Why?
And as you reach down to grab it, you see a black blur go by. And after it goes by, the necklace is gone. And as you follow the path of the black blur, in the corner with glowing green eyes is your battle fowl, holding the necklace in its mouth.
I go, battle fowl. Come on, man. Look, we've had our disagreements.
It cocks its head twice, once to the left, once to the right.
No.
Its head kind of tilts up to the air a little bit.
Stop. Stop. I go, shh. I start backing away. I go, okay.
And begins swallowing it.
Come on, man.
Wait,
What do you do? It's beginning to go ahead and pass it down its throat.
I
What do you do?
unsummon the battle fowl.
As it's unsummoned, the battle fowl goes out in a puff of green flame and smoke, and nothing else.
Oh, man. I bring him back. I go, look.
As it appears back, it's still trying to pass the necklace down. It says,
are you gonna make me waste the spell?
All right. I try to force its mouth open.
I am just laughing hysterically. Jumping over,
I'm
jumping
fighting
over,
with the,
can't catch my breath. That's how bad it is.
I'm fighting
So,
with this damn
so
chicken.
you're gonna try and put your hand down its throat
Yeah, man, I'm fighting this chicken now.
as you're trying to. Okay, go ahead and roll a dexterity check.
Oh my god, this is ridiculous.
Oh shit!
Come on,
Oh my
man.
god! Oh no!
Wait.
Come on, natural 20s. What? 12.
12 to his 19. So
Come
he
on,
sees you
man.
coming, and though he seems to be gagging and choking on the necklace and
Good.
the actual necklace itself, it sees you coming and quickly starts running away. And as it's running away, you see that the footprints that it leaves, you haven't noticed this before, but each time it lifts its feet, the floor that it's been stepping on leaves like a slight burn mark of a chicken
That is
foot.
dope. I stop and go, yo, battle foul. That's pretty dope. But give me the stone. Give me the stone.
What are you guys doing? What else are you guys doing with
Wait,
your time?
is this
Before you guys bed down for the night, what are you guys
First of
doing?
all,
Right,
is the
so
battle
I take it-
fowl considered a beast?
The battle fowl?
Yeah.
It's
but
it's a demon.
Oh,
Sorry,
not-
it's a devil. It's a
uh,
devil technically.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's not.
It
no,
looks
okay.
like a foul.
Good
which
luck
means
on that,
which
then.
means I could take it down, no problem.
Yeah. I see you
all right,
eyeing
so I
my
sit,
battle
I sit
fowl.
down
Giggle then.
cross-legged on the ground, and I pull out I take a good long look at the wooden sword, swing it around as much as I can, spend a good hour just seeing what I can do, and also I take out the other sword, the one that was broken, and lay it out and see what condition it's in.
Okay. Upon swinging the sword around, you feel that it has a really good weight, and as you whip it through the air, you hear almost like the rushing of trees as it goes by, and a slight whistling sound, almost as if there's a bird chirping as you swing your sword.
Hmm.
I'll do the
As
same
for
thing with the club.
after you finish and set down the other sword, you notice that the cracks
Oh, speaking of which.
the cracks that have already started growing, that were already growing on the sword, have now fully healed.
Ah, what was
Oh,
broken is now
that's nice.
fused again.
Exactly.
All right, so either it's better, or it's just an unbreakable sword. Not sure.
You speak the truth, woman. Now, let me get back to
do you
fighting this
spend-
chicken.
Do you spend an hour with it to go ahead and see if there's anything that's changed?
I do, yeah.
Okay. While you're spending that hour, what else is everybody else doing?
I'll do the same thing with my club. See what it's about. Yeah.
As you swing the club around, you get the same sense of what seems to be the thumping of a log as you run over it, as well as the rushing of a stream.
Hmm. Interesting.
I like
I
it.
think the rest of you should do the same. If they're anything like the Elven Spiral crossbow, you have to get accustomed to it before you can use
Right.
it properly.
Right.
Exactly.
You get let's see, pretzels.
Yes.
After saying that, Naga and Animus, give me an Arcana check, both of you.
What about me?
I know. Oh, we'll get to you. Don't worry.
Oh.
You're still chasing your battle foul.
Damn, dog. Two what?
Wow.
Complete opposites. Oh my god.
Animus, you get a sense of fuck all. You think this sword could be Excalibur, or it could just be like just a really good beat stick. You don't know.
Oh my god.
Naga, however, you get the sense that the enchantments upon this weapon are definitely potent. However, they also don't have any specific they don't have a specific flavor. Most enchantments, like the ones from Evil's Axe or from Pretzel's crossbow, they give off a certain tang. They all have like a specific like arcanic flavor. And you've noticed that honestly, most of the time that you're actually dealing with magics, you've noticed that most of the time you rely more on taste than on like inherent sense. And the taste that you're getting from these weapons are pretty bland. I mean, like they're potent. Don't get me wrong. They're really good potatoes. They're just potatoes, though.
Maybe it's for a special reason why we have to use these. You know what I mean? Maybe they don't show
Are
their
there
true.
any are there any words on it that I can read?
Ooh,
Not that you can notice.
Language I read.
Oh, I mean, actually, you know what? Go ahead and make a investigation check.
I read a few languages.
Make an investigation
Smart
check.
guy.
Make an investigation check. You see some script at the base of the what is it? Club. However, upon looking at it, it looks like Elvish, but it is
not
primordial. It is old. It's written in a way that you don't fully understand anything that's going
primordial.
on. You know that it's elven in nature, but it's not
really Elvish.
But it's not Elvish. It seems somehow that there are certain characters that you can see the connection between Elvish and that symbol, but you don't understand the actual meaning, the crossover meaning between them.
Huh.
Interesting.
Did we already get like a good rest or no?
You guys haven't bedded down. I'm just finding out what you guys are doing before you actually go to bed, because right now Evil's still chasing his battle foul.
Yes. I should have never gave you. Boy.
Well, maybe can I inspect my will I know anything through Arcana or a history check for elves?
Encountering what you've encountered, you've never run into any story of this specific kind of encounter with a fox with many tails and what seems to be cherry blossoms falling from its brow. It doesn't exactly seem to be something that pops up into story a lot. Either this encounter is so rare that it's never happened before, or this creature is old enough to know how to stay out of the history books.
Ooh.
One of the two.
Just a quick thing. The two swords that I have, are they both long swords?
The wooden longsword that you just received is a longsword +1.
Okay. And the other one that was broken, is it a longsword?
It's a longsword.
Okay.
Oh my god.
It's a short sword. It's broken.
If you hit someone with the pointy end, it will hurt. Yes. Okay, go down.
Gotta try that thing out, man.
Get go that. Get
that.
So, let's see. Is that everybody? I believe.
No.
Pretzel, what are you doing?
That's with that wand. Not wand, but chicken.
Yeah.
Well, if I can use an out of combat help move, I might either try to help Animus figure out what it is or roll my own Arcana check, whatever might be more helpful.
Help me with the chicken.
You're gonna wait. So you're gonna try and help somebody do an Arcana check on what?
Well, it seemed like Naga sort of figured out what his weapon did, but Animus kind of drew a blank on that. So is it possible?
Oh, so you kind of tutor
help with
Animus
that,
into
or
understanding.
I don't know.
Yeah. After
I say, look, I know nothing. Listen, I'm a pretty smart woman. I know a lot of things about the world, but I didn't study very much, and so I don't really know anything. If you want to take a look at it and see what you can figure out, that's great. But I don't think you'll be able to help me any.
Oh my god!
Fair enough.
How about keep them cute and stupid? Yes.
Would you say another Arcana roll then?
Sure. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
I get inspiration.
Thank you.
Yes.
Now, what does that do for me? Do I need to add something or?
1d6. That's all right.
Oh,
Let me
so
look.
it's just okay.
Let me.
Cool. So do normal roll and then do a 6-sided die thing.
Well, let me see if it's really 6. Hold on. Action. Hell, where is it? Bonus section? Oh, there we go. Yeah, you can. 1 die 6. You can add it to one ability check.
Sweet.
And I need that 6 because
Oh my
that was
God.
horrible.
Wow.
He rolled poopy.
Right.
He rolled
Wow.
poopy.
That's a...
Get it? Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
We're up to an
Yeah,
8
you
now.
guys are both like cavemen, kind of bashing rocks
Oh
together.
my god.
We suck again. Yes.
Well,
So
we didn't
as
make
you
it
guys
there.
are basically trying to reinvent fire in the corner over there, Evil,
Yes. You rang. Oh, I'm still echoing. Sorry.
you've been running around with this trying to catch this chicken for a while, and now the chicken has stopped and is staring at you, and it seems that it's no longer choking on the necklace.
Don't.
And
poop it.
and in your head you hear, "Thou hast given me the best sacrifice, my lord.
I go.
I thanketh you."
Oh. Bad chicken. Okay.
My apologies. I did not know.
Look,
What would thou do to me?
I get really close to him and I'm like, well, one could just squeeze.
No, please, Lord, please,
I
no.
squeeze that chicken like, and I go, look, oh no, you're going to eat horrible things. And I try to I look for whatever herbs that are around. I use that'll make it throw up.
Have you always been able to communicate with the chicken like that?
Yes.
You can talk to that chicken?
Tony, this is the first time that you've actually heard the battle chicken talking to you.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying. Maybe the little yellow crystal was for the chicken. Now the chicken can talk to you.
Cat, you are very wise, and that's why I love you the
See?
most, Cat.
I'm wise.
Yes. I go. Battlefowl, is this true? Can you now talk like normal people, perhaps?
No, I can talk to you. It is not because of the necklace that I have swallowed.
Damn it!
I am sorry, my lord. I must be honest. Through my consumption of the magic item, I have gained speech.
Ah, I see.
It is part of my existence. How you say?
Why do you sound so regal?
You see the battlefowl kind of preen itself and be like, "Well, thank you, my lord."
Yes.
Your evil
Or is
is
this like a mental
most.
thing between them?
I go.
Yes, this is all mental.
This looks crazy
Okay.
as hell. Yes, as the chat says, I keep squeezing.
You keep squeezing it.
No.
It's just, please, my lord. Please, my
I
lord.
go, good, fine. As long as we know who's boss. Look, you just narrowly beat the cat. So
Wait, hold on. I'm curious. Tony, are you talking out loud and the chicken's
of
talking?
course
in
I'm
your
talking
head?
out loud because I'm a moron.
That's great.
So yeah, so I go, fine. This is good. Look, stay out of trouble. I'm gonna go wave this wand around and see if I get any magical feelings besides what
My
I get
lord.
looking at the beast woman.
Oh, you are quite hilarious, my lord.
Okay, I just want to say this. Like, have you ever seen Conan O'Brien do his creepy voice? Like, when he's talking about women?
No.
Oh my
No.
god, that's what I'm channeling right now. He's like talking about anyway, that's
As you're leaving with this wand,
Yes, yes.
the battlefowl catches up to you and stands before you and says, "I'm sorry for consuming the necklace. I can regurgitate it if need be, but my communication will have to end if so.
well, keep it in for now. It's quite nice. Yes.
If you wish to store any other magical items within my gullet, you may do so."
So be it. You're like a bag of holding, but a chicken
Like a
bag
sword?
of holding. Yes.
I would
try
prefer
a
not to
sword.
hold this. Oh, please, sir, please, no,
I
please.
go, let's do a quick experiment for science.
Oh no, please
For
no.
science. So I grab like the Hex Axe.
Uh-huh.
And I go, can you eat this? Is it like
Please,
curry?
Lord,
And I
please
said-
be gentle.
I said,
This is
"Try
only
to-"
my second time.
Ah, yes. I'll be gentle. I try to put the Hex Axe in its mouth to see if it's like a bag of holding.
The beak is you try to jam it through the beak, and it's like no, I didn't want to, my lord. But after putting 2 fingers over the nose holes of the beak, it opens up, and as it opens up, the actual beak and mouth seem to distend it an unnatural distance, and your hand goes straight in, drops off the axe, and comes out.
I go, you are blessing.
That's handy.
You are truly a battle fowl. You're now my favorite again. Okay.
Oh, thank you, my lord. Oh, this is such a wondrous day. I shall tell the other battle fowl.
There are more? Sorry. No.
I've said too much. I must go.
Fine, so be it. All right, cool. Well, we have something new as a group. We can store things in my battle fowl. Good. This is good. Fine.
So what you guys saw from the outside,
oh my god,
is Evil talking to what seems to be a emotionally responsive chicken, a strange one,
battle
but
fowl?
covered in black and edged feathers, but still a chicken. And after some weird exchange, you see Evil pull out an axe, force it, and try to force it into the chicken's into the chicken's mouth, only to then have the mouth open to an unnerving size. His hand goes straight in, up to the elbow, and come out without the axe.
I go, good.
Hell no.
I have about 6 questions. I'm only going to ask one, Spellflinger.
Yes.
Why do you have an axe?
That is, well, if you have some tea, I'll tell you about it sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You know? Yes? No? Like, look, behold! And I hold out the the hell axe, and I go, I don't do much with this, to tell the truth. I have no hexes.
Did you pull it out of the... So his hand goes back inside of the battle fowl, and it goes, no, but... Oh!
Yes! I go, behold! And I hold it out like the Eye of Thundera, and I go, look, deep into the Hex Axe. I can't use it properly yet, but from what I gather, it stores hexes, which I do not have.
That sounds thoroughly helpful. I'm glad I asked.
It's totally useless. Yes, right now. But it's all good.
Okay. So as you guys continue this conversation, you're gonna go off and try out this wand.
Yep,
Tony.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So as you go off and test out this wand, I'm gonna say that you're gonna have to spend at least an hour with it to go ahead and figure it out. That would be around the same time that Animus would have to spend with with her sword as well. While you guys are doing that, Hoy, Naga, and Pretzels, what are you guys doing with the rest of your night? Are you guys gonna go sleep? Or what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna sleep.
I'll spend some time with my bow.
You're gonna spend some time with your bow.
The fox is gone, right? It's just the glowing light.
Yeah,
The fox is gone. It's just the glowing blue light at this
Yeah,
point.
we might as well just rest up.
Hammy Sammy in the chat says it's just a talking regal sounding bag of holding. I think that's what the battle fowl is. It's a regal sounding bag of holding that happens to be a chicken. That's the way to look at it. Okay, cool.
Part battle fowl, part travel chop.
Yes.
Fowl.
Now, Tony, I
Yes.
will say this. Upon reaching this information and knowing that your battle fowl is unique to you and that this is a denizen that cannot be resummoned if slain,
If it's gone, right?
you also try to think of the implication of if it does possess the items, where do they go if the creature dies?
Exactamundo. So I will not be using this feature.
You can't just cut it open?
No, like say like it dies, right? And
Or
then
does it poof away or something?
no, it's like by magical means. It's like putting stuff in there, right? So like the magical will be gone if it's dead too.
There's only one way to find out.
What?
Let's put something in the chicken and then kill it.
Hold up. Hold up.
No, please, please.
Okay. Just kidding. Okay.
But I see what you're saying. But this, the way I think
As your
about
kind
using
and
this,
benevolent DM, I give that to you.
Thank you. My thought is like we can, if we have to store something temporarily, but you know,
Yeah.
something like that. So,
But get your axe out
Well,
of
the
there.
thing is,
What
you guys have also, like, Tony, you've been able to bamp this thing in and out as well. So it's not so much that, like, you're going to be always considering whether or not this battle fowl is going to be in danger. It's more so just if it's in a fight and it dies, there are some repercussions.
right. I don't want it out all the time. As you can see, I take it out for comedic reasons. It still kills. That's it. That's it.
Gotcha.
So
okay,
but
Tony, as you go ahead and spend time with this wand, you find that. Hold on. It has the ability to store one spell.
Ooh, me likes. I do that.
And you may go ahead and expend that spell.
Yes.
If you wish. It's almost like it's like a blank slate kind of spell holder.
Mm-hmm.
And whatever you imprint on it will be able to cast at that. Will be able to cast that spell.
That's fine. I know what I'm putting on it. It's what I put in all the spell rings. It's basically the Scorching Ray.
Okay. So you go ahead and during the time of the hour, getting to know what this wand does, you imbue it with the Scorching Ray spell, and as you do so, writing seems to burn into the wrappings of the wand all the way up to the tip, and at the very end of the tapping of the enchanting of the spell, the wand burns a very bright orange color and then fades.
Gotcha. I go, lock, stock, and ready to rock. Let's do this, bitches.
Okay, so
Cool.
what do you guys do with the rest of your night? I know that Naga, Hoy, and Pretzels are all basically settling down. Animus, you sat down with the somewhat broken sword for about an hour, right? You still get the feeling that there's no change. Nothing has shifted. The only thing that is now present again is the same writing. Once broken, I will be made whole.
Okay. Well, by the way, do I have do these swords come with scabbards or anything like that? Or
yeah.
At this point, I've got weapons hanging off me in all different places. I do.
Yeah, you look like a walking like freaking forge at this point.
Yes, exactly. All right, I'll wrap them all around and lay them out around my.
The battle fowl approaches you, Animus, and then quirks its head.
Uh-oh.
What is it? What are you looking at?
It opens its mouth and then it goes.
Ooh. I think he wants a treat. He's been a good boy.
Okay, I gather up my my weapons and put them all on the other side of me, and then I go to sleep.
That's funny.
The battle fowl looks down at the ground and then walks away. Still looking down at the ground.
Aw, why would you do that to the battle? He's just trying to make friends.
And so as it retreats to the rucksack of Evil, you all bed down for the night, hoping that tomorrow will be at least better than the events that led to the end of today.
Nice.
And that is where we will end tonight's session. We will wake up on the next day and find out what you guys are going to do after.
Okay, so
during your flight through the forest, you guys were able to go ahead and move one hex to the east.
Yay!
So let me go ahead. Did I already move you guys over here? Yeah, I did. Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys would move. Let me go ahead and get rid of this. Do some revealing.
Yay!
Look at us go! Oh my god!
And you guys have now made your way into another section of the wood.
Hell yeah!
So let's see. Yeah, that's what I got.
Cool.
That's cool.
Boys.
All right.
You survived.
So we made it through a long rest then before next
You made
time.
it through a long rest.
Nobody
Okay.
died. Nobody
It was pretty
died.
close there. It was pretty close there.
I get nervous no matter what.
You guys scared the shit out of me. I was like, I am trying to paint a picture here of what is actually trying to chase you at this moment.
I will say, I do like the idea that we had to have the time limit to get out of the situation. You know what I mean? That was kind of interesting. Yeah. But, yeah. So cool. Yeah, I guess that's it for this episode. So I put so it's little housekeeping stuff. So I put everything on a just a channel just for all the gaming stuff. So if you want to go back and look at the replays and stuff like that, it'll be easier for you to access until we get like a dedicated thing specifically for the D&D stuff in the future. Cool. It's looking like my week will be a little bit freer too, and I can finally get on these characters. Finally. But I think interface-wise, I think I worked a lot of the stuff out. I did a lot of it during the stream, so cool. I think we'll be in good shape next time.
How to use this Avray Twitch bot thing? The D&D Beyond extension, because right now it's still on Evil and Bakak. Need to change it. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out.
We'll figure it out. But cool, man. Yeah, sorry I was busy working on stuff like normal, but no, it's fun. It's good.
Indeed.
I had fun. I made lots of rude and horrible comments. I tried to be a scumbag, and this pleases me. So yes,
Tony, I promise I will give you the other abilities of your chicken at some point. I promise.
No problem.
Yeah.
I'm just too scared to have him die. Too useful.
I know.
Too useful.
I know.
So
I know.
I'm just like when I brought up the Battlefell this time, I was like, okay. I was thinking of like tracking purposes in case anyone gets lost. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
But
good idea.
But combat, no. No. Unless it's a sure thing, so I can add to his long death name. So that's pretty much it. So, but yeah,
Nice.
Yeah, but good job, guys.
Yeah,
it's fun.
Good job, my friend.
Bring us on, man.
Cool.
All right, so I'm gonna turn off the stream, and then I will just talk to you guys if you want.